Hey, Nick.
Oh, Shelby.
Are
Hi.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking the perimeter. I know we've already checked it, but I just can't get the feeling that, we're missing something. I mean, this place, it seems too good to be true,
Yeah, but Nick, this place is safe. We checked everything. Everyone's inside and we finally have a home. And we're far enough away from the city that I don't think anyone could have followed us. It's really safe here.
I know, but that's what I thought about the CDC when I left, and look what happened then. I just need to make a few more rounds, and if I check the structure of the wall,
Nick,
just to make sure.
we put enough distance between us and the strangers. We put enough distance between us and anything living. I think we're okay out here.
Well, maybe, but I still don't think it's a bad idea for us to try and put up some reinforcements. I mean, maybe just even a watchtower, something so we can see, when someone's coming. I mean, this place is pretty abandoned, but let's face it, it caught our eye when we passed by. Anybody else who walks by is probably gonna think the same thing.
You're right, but why don't you take a break for now and come in and eat? We made dinner. It's not much, but it's dinner, and we're all sitting at the table.
Wow, it's been a while since we've all done that.
Yeah.
Guess it could be nice, and I can do this later. I mean, it's not like this wall is going anywhere, hopefully.
Yeah, and neither are we, so why don't we go inside?
Alright, you're right, Shelby. I'm just worrying a lot. Let's go inside and have dinner.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you guys found any marshmallows in this house, did you?
I wouldn't get your hopes up. Not really sure what kind of food we pulled together, but it should be nice sitting together.
Yeah, I don't think I had lunch, so it'd be nice to just have a meal.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Wow.
Ooh. Water. I'm really thirsty.
Thanks in, guys. Oh,
This
we've
is-
got so many foods. Ugh.
This is awesome. Where did you guys find a cake?
There was the supplies in the kitchens.
Wow.
Wow.
That's...
Yeah, would you believe we were actually able to make a cake real quick?
No, well,
Yeah, that's impressive.
I guess Shelby was right. This is kind of nice. I mean, it's been a while since we've just been able to sit down and eat without worrying about where our next meal's coming from or where we're gonna be by our next meal anyway.
Can't remember the last time I had this much food in front of my face.
Reminds me of the old days before the zombies were out here.
Yeah. Well, look, Shelby was telling me and got me thinking while I was walking in here. I just want to say I'm really happy that, we found this place. Even though it's not perfect and, I think we can make some improvements, but it's just nice to have a roof over our heads and, well, not have to worry about, where we're going to sleep at night. I don't know, it's just a nice change of pace.
Strokes of good luck.
Yeah,
the
things
cake
are
for
looking up for
celebration.
us.
Yeah, this really is like a home.
Speaking of which, I thought everyone would be here. Where's Professor X?
Oh, the professor? Yeah, he's resting upstairs. He said he was kind of tired, so,
Figures. He didn't really have much of a chance to recover from the CDC. I mean, he kind of just had to make the journey with us. Frankly, I'm surprised he was able to tough it out. Well,
Good thing we're here though. Now he can relax and we
Yeah.
can eat his delicious food.
We have plenty of food to bring to him up to his room, too. We'll take care of him.
yeah, that's true. Let him get his rest now. He needs it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be the first one to ask, but when do we get to dig into this cake? It looks delicious.
Hey,
Oh, by
that's
all
for
means.
dessert. That's for dessert. Let's eat our food first.
Oh, come
guys.
on, let us eat the cake now.
yeah, come on, Barney, food's food. Let's just eat the cake, huh?
Yeah, Barney. Come on. Besides, how long has it been since you've had cake?
Oh man, it's been I don't even remember what it tastes like.
All right,
We should
well,
eat it now.
let's dig in.
Here, why don't I go around and give you guys some water?
Oh, thanks, Shelby.
There you go.
I'm all out.
Thanks,
And
Shelby.
This
Refill your
food was
canteens.
delicious. I mean, I don't think I can eat another bite.
Here you go, Nick.
Oh, you know what, guys? Oh, man. You know, I feel bad for eating all these delicious foods after everyone we lost.
Well, Barney, yeah, that's something that I've been thinking about too. But look, we can't dwell on the past. We've all lost somebody, even before we met each other. And, you know, that's just the world we have to live in now. But look, we've got a group, we've got a place to stay. I'd say that makes us pretty lucky, wouldn't you?
Yes, I do feel lucky to be with you guys here, especially in this place that feels so safe.
We
Well-
might have lost people, but we have to keep going.
You know what? Let's have a toast to everybody that we lost at the CDC and before. And
And to the brighter future.
yeah,
Now that's a toast I can get behind.
cheers.
To a brighter future.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Man, well, this was a great dinner, guys. I think I'm gonna go back outside and just take a peek at the wall, you know, one last perimeter check before nightfall. It's getting pretty late anyway.
Well, why don't you let me take care of that?
Shelby, are
You've
you
done
sure?
enough. Yeah, you've done plenty out here. I can do the last perimeter check.
Alright, well, just make sure the gate's locked, and, you know, if there's any areas that look like they could use some repairs, just let us know. I mean, I'm sure there's gotta be some sort of supplies around here somewhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I saw that there's a sheds over there, and next worker checks it out tomorrow and sees if they has the supplies for us to fixing the fence.
Okay, Barney, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Tomorrow, we'll check out the shed. In the meantime, I guess there's really not much for us to do except relax and catch up on some sleep, if anyone
Yeah.
can manage that anyway.
You get
Yeah,
some
speaking
rest.
speaking of sleep, I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm pretty beat. Unless there's something else you guys need me for.
No, Monroe, I think that's good. Tomorrow, we could definitely use your help. It seems like the fence has some electrical components to it. There's gotta be a generator connected to it somewhere. Be nice if we could figure out how to run that, and, well, who knows? Maybe you can do something similar to your camp with Mousy.
Oh, you bet. I'm looking forward to working on that. But for now, good night, guys.
Alright,
Nice
good night,
one,
Monroe. What about you, Barney?
Hey, Nick, I was thinking that maybe it's you and me worker goes over those files again.
Oh yeah, that library over there. You think there's some interesting info in there? I mean, this general sounds like, well, he sounds like a pretty interesting guy.
I definitely has some more questions, and I think we can find some more answers in there.
Alright, well, Shelby, as long as you're all right and you're sure you can handle the perimeter.
I got this. I'll go head out and do the last sweep, and I'll be in soon.
Alright, great.
Alright, be careful, Shelby's.
I will.
Alright, Barney, come on, let's go. I'm excited to see what's in those files. It's not every day you get to read classified military intel.
Yes, the first times for me.
Who knows? Maybe there's something in here about what caused all this.
I hope so.
Man, Barney, you were right. This study or library or whatever it is, it's pretty nice with the fireplace.
Yeah, it's nice and cozy in here, man. And there's got so many books.
Yeah.
This guy must have been a genius.
Well, I haven't even started to think about the books. I still want to know what's in those files. Have you found anything interesting? Anything about, you know, what may have caused this virus or maybe what was happening at the very beginning?
Well, I mean, it's pretty outdated. It looks like most of the entries is from the 80s, early 80s. And some of this military is gibberish that I don't understand.
Well, it makes sense. I guess very few, if any, people would have been aware of what Dr. Ross was doing, especially at the time, you know, back when they still made files like that. Well, I guess we'll just never know what really went down. I mean,
Well, if we hold on to it, maybe, you know, maybe we'll find some things that will help us connect some of the dots.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe General Archer, or maybe he'll come back one day, and, you know, wouldn't be bad to have someone as interesting as him to tell us stories. I don't know, Barney. This is just... This feels different. It feels nice not having anything to worry about.
No, it does, man. But you know, this time, you're mentioning those walls earlier. We gotta make sure those things are kept up to snuffs and everything's as good with those, because, man, I don't want to have that happen again where they just fall apart and it loses more people.
I know, Barney. And look, we're not gonna let that happen, okay? Like you said, there's probably some sheds or storage facilities. I mean, big houses like this, they always have renovations going on. I'm sure there's some materials that we can gather, and even if there's not, we can scavenge some in the areas around. I mean, sure, you know, we didn't pass much on the way here, but I mean, a house like this, it's not just completely out in the middle of nowhere. There has to be a town nearby somewhere. Maybe one of these books has a map.
And don't use worries, man. I'll make this my personal job to make sure those walls as safe as can be.
Well, that's good to hear, Barney. I think this group could use someone to be in charge, and between your building and Monroe, you know, working on some of the electrical parts, who knows? This could be a fresh start for us, and I guess it's just different for me. I'm having a little bit of trouble letting my guard down, but I think this is going to be good for our group. I really do.
No, Isaac agrees, Nick. It's always good to have your guards up, but this place, man, it's looking pretty good. I think we could have a new safe place to be.
Well, it's getting pretty late. I think I'm going to call it a night. We can read up more about the General in the morning, and I'm going to check some of these books and see if there's a map of the area. Maybe get an idea of where we can go to scavenge for supplies.
Okay. Yes, I'm getting kind of tired too, so we're just going to reconvene in the mornings.
Alright, Barney. I'll see you in the morning. Actually, wait, I don't know which bedroom I'm supposed to grab. I guess I'll just get the empty one, but anyway. Good night.
Nice, Nick. You know, Nick, I could probably even just grab a couch, man. I could sleep on anything.
Oh, well, there's plenty of couches here, Barney, but come on upstairs. I'm sure there's a bedroom somewhere here. If not, there's still that study in the library you could grab.
Yeah, that's a cozy place.
Oh, Monroe, you're still up.
Oh, hey, Nick. I was just taking a look around the house. I haven't really gotten a chance to do that yet.
Oh, well, listen, have you picked a room yet? Me and Barney were just saying, you know, there's probably enough beds for everybody, and if not, there's still a ton of couches.
Well, I haven't really picked yet, but these 2 rooms are free. Shelby hasn't even taken a room yet either, so
Wait,
yeah, you get first pick.
Wait, what do you mean? Why hasn't Shelby picked a room? Isn't she back yet?
No. I thought that she was still sweeping the perimeter, like she said.
Well,
No, she should be back by now, guys.
yeah, that was after dinner. Maybe she's downstairs in the armory. Come on, let's go check. Shelby?
Shelby's!
Shelby, are you over here?
Shelby's!
Monroe, you're positive you haven't seen her since after dinner?
Positive. Honestly, Nick, I don't think she's in the house.
She's not down there, Barney?
She's not downstairs, Nick.
Oh, no. All right.
Shelby's!
Come on, let's go check the perimeter and see if we can find her.
Oh, no.